There once was a dream world in which familiar friends, from the most heroic to the most villainous, lived together in harmony. However, as time passed, the forgetting set in, and the world fell into darkness until you arrived. You have the power to make it special again. With your help, this dream world can grow back into something magical. This is a place where you'll have no worries, where you'll wish time could get frozen, where you can find a friend in everyone, and feed your passions. A place where you can find yourself at home. This is a place where every day is a dream come true. This is Dreamlight Valley. There once was a dream world in which familiar friends, from the most heroic to the most villainous, lived together in harmony. However, as time passed, the forgetting set in, and the world fell into darkness until you arrived. You have the power to make it special again. With your help, this dream world can grow back into something magical. This is a place where you'll have no worries, where you'll wish time could get frozen, where you can find a friend in everyone, and feed your passions. A place where you can find yourself at home. This is a place where every day is a dream come true. This is Dreamlight Valley.
Alright, welcome back fellow gamers to another edition of the Ratscast. Cyber here as always, coming to you once again from Disney Dreamlight Valley. How's everyone going tonight? Hope everyone's good. I hope everybody's had a good day, night, or whatever time it is where you're at. It's night for me, of course. Sorry for the brief wait there. I know I was message in my socials that I was ready to go live, and I really wasn't quite ready to go live. But something came up the last minute. These things happen. But that's okay. Alright, ad break is already ready to start, man. Jesus. I wish it wouldn't start at the top of the hour and give me at least, 10-15 minute break so I can discuss things. By the way, the picture-in-picture screen thing does work sometimes, but not all the times. I found that out recently, so very, very weird. Twitch is trying to force you to watch their ads or pay for their subscription service to their thing instead of the individual persons. Which honestly I don't like. It's too similar to Game Pass. Wrong button again. By the way, if you're watching this after the fact on YouTube, thank you for being part of the show. You guys are awesome, and I really do appreciate you guys hanging out with us. That's what happened, okay. My shirt got a little damp from something. I'm trying to figure out what it was. And I forgot I had this, oh. I had put this, bottle of iced tea in the freezer so it can get cold. I was gonna grab it an hour later. And unfortunately, I completely forgot about it. It's been sitting there for an entire day. And so it's kind of been defrosting, even though I had tried to put something down to try to collect most of the moisture. It really hasn't worked. Ah, there he is. My little bee friend. I befriended him last night. I got the sweet bee this morning when I logged in. I can't get to these two because they're in areas I am currently unable to get to. It's the ones with the word stop on it. So while that's up, I can't get through that. So I'm hoping this next adventure with Tigger will help me figure out what I need to do. I mean, I know what we're doing. I just, not sure how we're going about it. Okay, no, I think I gotta go up first, right? No. Yeah, that area is blocked. I gotta go the opposite direction from where I'm at. Which is not that one. I thought it was over here. Cause there's the well.
Those night dogs.
Here we are. Now, earlier today I was planning on going to try to grab that blue flower, and it started talking to Tigger, and unfortunately this is a conversation you cannot skip or come back to. So if I had talked to him, I would have lost a lot of the progress for the stream. So I went ahead and just jumped out, not saving it, and hoping that we can go back and take care of it, which thank goodness we did. Everything's fine.
I am Tigger.
Hey, Tigger.
That's T-I-double-G. That spells Tigger.
Say, Sammy, bet you're wondering what I've been doing. Well, I thunk and I finally thunk of a perfect wish. Want to hear what it is? Or you want to hear all about it? I'm not sure you should be making any more wishes, Tigger, but tell me what you have in mind. Remember how you said you're looking for that crystal key? Yes. It's extremely important. So you're about to wish us to get that key?
You split my seat.
Betcha. Almost. But Tigger's... Almost, what do you mean by almost? What do I mean? Suppose I mean sorta kinda. Okay, he's very dismissive. Terrible things will happen if we don't get that key.
Now that's what I call humorous.
Just getting the key won't be as much fun as a super duper fantastic time I got planned for us. Tigger, the crystal key is important. And the balloon family said it was out there somewhere.
Oh.
Sure, we'll get it, but there ain't no reason we can't have fun along the way. Watch. Wait, what are you...
Oh, that's Tiggerific.
I wish for Buddy Pow to get the key, but I wish for super duper fantastic fun too. I wish. Oh boy.
Ooh.
Woohoo! I feel my wish working already. But it's so big. I had to put it far away to make room for it. Come on, follow me.
TTFN, ta-ta for now.
What did you do, Tigger? I'm almost afraid to find out. We can't get past this area.
How do you do?
Say, this won't do a bit. Tigger, did you... Yell stop a lot? Sure. On account of I don't want the fun to stop. These words seem to be hard to break. Maybe I should go back to Tinkerbell and get a new potion for the pickaxe.
Oh.
No, don't leave. I'll make you a Tigger potion. There are Tigger potions? There are now. I wish I could make you one. Just bring me the ingredients, buddy. Okay.
Cheerio.
Alright, so what does Mr. Tigger want? Okay, the honeycomb I have. The sprinkles I have. I need more of. Okay, that takes care of that. Grassy ore. Okay, I have all those. Back home. I just need to grab them. Okay. Now the exit is... No. That's the other way. I gotta go up here, that's right. I need to double check my lilies of the valley because I need a bunch of them for that construction thing I'm working on. Okay, so... Oh! Okay, I forgot the pixie dust. And I need more of these things, so... Done! I'm almost afraid to see what Trigger's gonna make, but hey! Ours is not the reason why. Ours is but to do whatever this game tells us to do, because that's what we're supposed to be doing. Alright, Tigger, there you go.
I am Tigger. That's T-I-double-G. That
Here's
spells
ingredients,
Tigger.
Tigger. These are a weird selection of ingredients, even by magical standards.
Woo-hoo!
There's nothing to fear. Tigger's potion-making powers are here. There you go. When power to I have no idea how to say that word. Now don't let stop us.
Cheerio.
Okay, so I guess I don't have to put. Okay, he already did. Yeah, because that's what Tink did too. She put the thing on that. Okay, there we go. Actually, I didn't need to do that. Ah, shoot, I didn't mean to do that either. Cause he'll put the pickaxe away once he gets in the saddle. Ah.
Hello. Hey! Hey!
Hey there, buddy, old pal. Uh-huh. Cheerio.
Ah, I get it. Okay, so fish out a lucky lily pad to win. Okay. That wasn't it. Oh,
Just so you know, I've got some new goods at the store.
okay. I don't know which I'm fishing in because there's two circles there. We'll find out in about a second, won't we? Wrong one. Yep. Dang it. I want to get all these lady pads first, just so I won't have to come back again. Did that rock tree thingy just move? Oh, it's a snail.
Time to make some money.
How cute. A mossy snail. Okay, now that I got all those. Oops. I don't use any more over here. There's a boat over here too. That's kind of cool looking. I'm about to figure out where the other prices are. Look at all these. Oh, those are kind of cute. I see a thing over here, so this must be something here. Okay, test your strength. Talk to Tigger about this quest. Okay, then I will.
Glad to see ya.
There you go. Now you. Now all you gotta do is hit the flower and ring the bell. Wait. What bell? I didn't see a bell.
Now that's what I call humorous.
That's another game called Find the Hitty Bell. But Tigger. It could be anywhere. Nope. It's somewhere. If you need a hint, try looking near some tall, white, fluffy dandelions.
Hope to see you soon. Ta-ta.
Okay. Well. Ah, this is the matching one. This was the one that we had to solve the puzzle for because we had to find the pieces. There's one right here. Stop petting him. So we need to find the rest of the hidden pieces so we can put Tigger's face back together. Apparently. The problem is I don't know exactly where these pieces are. Tigger's right. They've got to be somewhere, but where somewhere is that? The question of the day, isn't it? Ah! There's the bell. Oh, I didn't mean to pick that up. Okay, what do you need? I don't have enough of those, and I don't have everything else. So we're looking at pixie dust, which I think put away. The grassy ore, which I didn't grab any more of. Oh wait, no, I do have pixie dust. It's right here. I only grabbed enough grass ore for the other task. We need 10 of these seeds, which I have more saved, and then I need more balloon fruit, which I don't have. Oh, I need more honeystone. I just used all my honeystone. Okay, Maximus. Not what I needed. Oh, wait a minute. Wrong button. Nice. Okay.
I have so many amazing neighbors.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay, I think that's all the mining spots here. We'll have to go someplace else. I know there's none down below. I've already been down there. I went ahead and marked all the nodes I could mark. Making sure I found every one of them so I could spot them more quickly when I'm looking around for stuff to mine. You know what?
Feliz noche.
I need you. You stay there. Okay, I have enough of those, but I still need more of the other rocks for the other thing. But that can wait. Perfection. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious me. Okay. Wait, no. No, I need purple. Okay, well. That's correct, but that's not the right one. Okay. So, we'll just keep flipping tiles until we come up with the right one. Maybe we're looking for a specific look of Tigger. There it goes. Nice. Alright, now the bell. There we go. Alright. And there we go. Perfect.
How do you do?
Thanks for helping me get the key, Tigger. Wait. Why do you look so sad? Because a key usually opens a door. Or some such. And a door is a way for someone to leave. Oh, Tigger. Even if I go for a while, I'll be back. Do you mean it? Of course I do.
You split my seat.
And could you build me a house? If we're going to be such good friends, I need a house so you can come visit.
DTFN.
Oh, of course. Okay. So now we gotta build Tigger's house. I think up here is probably the best place. Just, where exactly?
Oh, greetings, neighbor. And
Say there, how about a little assistance?
Hi. Woo! Yeah!
I am Tigger. That's T-I-double-G. That spells Tigger. Uh-huh. Ooh. Now that's what I call humorous. Oh, I knew you could do it.
Oh, I didn't realize my mic was muted. I said a whole bunch of stuff. No one heard me. Bummer. Okay, sorry about that. Oh, it's good to see you, Sammy. Did you get the final key? Are you okay, Tink? Oh, I'm grand. Don't worry about me. I think maybe keeping things running in the heart is starting to make me a little tired. Don't worry, Tink. I'm gonna free the final horse and restore the pixie flow. The pixie dust flow. That should fix all of Tigger's overwishing. Tigger did that? Oh, that lovable luck. Gee, do we owe Corella an apology? And we did assume it was all her fault. Oh, well, we can do that later. When everything's fixed. We have bigger things to do. Follow me. I'll show you where the final key cavern. Or show you the final key cavern. Laugh. Ah. Hang on a second. Mm-mm. Ah! Ice village. So, if you didn't know already, the Burger King was doing this promotional thing with SpongeBob. Probably because of the new movie. So they get the hey mysterious. So they're doing a whole SpongeBob meal thingy with the Patrick Starberry cheesecake or whatever. I think it was something like that. No, it wasn't cheesecake. What was it? I can't remember what it's called now. Anyways, they have this little treat that's supposed to be like uh rem- representative of Patrick, and their own version of like a Krabby Patty, which was the Krabby Whopper. Um, they had these bacon cheese filled tater tots, which are actually like little round circles. I have been quite well, thank you. Um, it's funny too because we've been buying these new fries. When I get myself from Walmart, they have these little like they're like instead of like tater tots, they're like little discs. They're only like so thick, and they're just little round, what have you. So maybe like a top, but if you cut it down into like threes, and so you got like a smaller little portion, and then they fill it with like cheese and bacon. So that was the Mr. Krabs cheesy tots or cheesy bacon tots, and then they have this pumpkin um, frozen drink, which is basically a slushy kind of thing. Mm. Now I'm trying to finish off, and it's kind of cold. mm. Most of the ice is gone, so it's just whatever of the um, syrup is left with the ice, and it's very strong. Very slight pumpkin taste. Or I mean, not pumpkin. I mean, very slight pineapple taste. Not too bad though. Very sweet though. Mm. Well, I know you were. I just wasn't sure if you were still playing it right now because of school and everything. But yeah, because I remember you were asking me about the new expansion. mm. Excuse me. Which is why I messaged you to let you know that I was jumping on in case you wanted to come join the stream and watch what we're doing over here. Okay, so this hopefully will help free Tinkerbell, and we can get her into the valley now. You have to hurry, Sammy. I'm not sure how much longer I can keep things in one piece. I'll open the way for you. Keep an eye out for any more horse friends in there. I know you've got this. She's getting tired, worn out, I think. Trying to keep using too much of her pixie magic to keep things together. That poor dear. Alright, Con. I was good. The good thing I chose Con. After all. Okay, he can't push. I'm gonna have to change horses again. Alright, so... For some reason, my horse is good at pushing. Con is good at breaking things. And Maximus is good at jumping longer distances. And of course, Pegasus is gonna help us fly. Oh boy. That looks treacherous. Sammy, break crystals. Break the decay crystals. Break the decay. That's me, sorry. Break the decay crystals at your roots. I got them. I got it. One rush of pixie dust coming up. Okay, let me just figure out how to get up to some of these places. That's the way I came in? I don't know. I don't remember. No, that was the way I came in. So that might have been right. Uh-oh. Maximus. Ah! Oh no. I don't know what it is with Maximus, but he's constantly getting stuck. I guess it's a good thing I, oh, goodness. Okay. Here's the lever we needed. I don't know if I can... You know what? Let's see what happens if I break this first. Because there's just the one lever, right? Yeah. Con. Oh, it's just a chest. Okay. Another piece of the armor? Okay. Yeah, the saddlebags. Nice. Alright. Switch back to Maximus. Okay, we gotta be able to jump back. Okay, so this was a way down, not a way up. Oh, no, 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 don't push that off. Okay, there we go. I don't know if... Can I break this? No, I can't. No, I can't. Okay. Well, I need con anyways, because I need to get that one chest over there. Oh, can't open it yet. Oh! Very fantasy saddle. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Good thing I still have con. Looks like this challenge was made for him. Specifically for con. Oh, unicorn brand, nice. Oh, that's kind of cute. Okay, nice, nice. I like it. Okay, that goes up. And now we can go through. Nothing else here? Yeah. Okay, one of my two pets have gone up. I'm assuming that's everything? Yeah. Oh, talk to the Wishblossom. I'm thinking of talking to Tink, but no, I gotta come over here and talk with the Wishblossom again. Okay, Con, sit out for me, please, sir. Go away. We want to be alone. I'm not leaving. I have a horse to save and a lot of questions. We don't care about your questions. Why should we? I forgot Tigger was the one who used up, or used way too much wish magic. He promised to stop over-wishing. And after that, the pixie dust flow will be unblocked. Back to the Wishblossom heart. There's more to the story than that. More than Tigger's wishes. And you ought to know that better than anyone. What does that mean? I don't know. The middle one is very passive aggressive. Ah, we're in ad break again. God damn it. That one is totally overly aggressive. I mean, yes, I've probably done more to help the Valley and the Isle and the Vale and here. That's what the story is about. That's what the tale is about, is to keep you active. You're always fixing everybody else's problems. You're always doing everything that has to be done. Putting everybody else's needs before your own. Even though everybody says they'll help, the help they do is always minimal to the amount of stuff that you do on a regular basis. Also playing Dreamlight at night. Oh, I read that one already. What am I thinking? It's because the screen changed because the ad break stopped. The thing changed over, and so your thing showed up again. Really weird. Like I got popped up when all I did was move a little bit. Yet the first one isn't right either. Because it's not a matter of what else can I do, it's more a matter of what did I do that was wrong? What did I do to make things worse? Because that's what's going on here. Somehow, like with the other two blossoms, wish blossoms, it had to do with your past, primarily when you were back in the real world. So, something you did somewhere, some kind of action that you took, is causing the blossoms not to bloom. And so you have to deal with that trauma. So, none of these questions or answers are correct, as far as I'm concerned. I'll go with the first one, but I don't like it. Sammy, do you remember a birthday cake burning in the oven? A smashed sandcastle on the beach? How about when you first rode a bike, only to fall and skin your knee? Out early trauma. Not great work. Not great memories. Why bring them up? To make you remember. For every peak in life, there is a low. For every dream, there is a cold reality. Let's remember another dream you once had. You once believed magic was real. There was an invisible world that would reveal itself to you if only you believed hard enough. Remember? Hmm. I don't know which one I like better. Hmm. Searching for proof of magic sounds like you don't actually believe it. That there's just shred of doubt in your mind, in your heart, that magic doesn't exist. So you need that proof, not only to prove to others, but to prove to yourself that it exists. Playing make-believe is definitely something a child would do, but I'm thinking we're probably, with some of these other things, I'm thinking maybe we're talking something a little bit older now. But like the first one, that one can uh, that one can transcend through time. You know, when he got back to the real world, when he left Dreamlight Valley and left all the power and the magic behind, he still believed in magic, and so he read every book he can get his hands on throughout the years, trying to learn how to harness that magic in the real world. But it was never possible because the only way he could tap into the Dreamlight magic was to be in Dreamlight Valley. It doesn't exist outside in the real world, and that could be disheartening because you know it's real. You've used it, you've done it, it's there. You've done incredible things with it. But now it's slipped your grasp. It's no longer within your reach, and you're doing everything you can to try to get it back to the point that you finally give up and accept life, and maybe think that what you went through as a child, all those magical moments, were nothing more than dreams and fantasies, things you made up because of all these books you read. Yeah, I think the first one is probably the best one. No matter how much you dreamt, how much you wished, the magic never arrived. And you remember when that dream broke, don't you? The day you learned magic wasn't real. Okay. I think the first one and the last one are probably the best one because when you come to your own realization, which is like I just said, you know, kind of like the narrative I just described, that after searching and searching, trying to make the magic happen again, and it doesn't happen, you somehow, when you get older, you just, the memories of you start getting a little fuzzy, and you start to wonder now, did these things really happen? Was it just my imagination? Were these, reading all these books was clouding your judgment? The other two are a little bit more aggressive by having somebody tell you that magic was real or making fun of you for believing in such things. I mean, yeah, that could happen to a grade school child or even, like, you know, middle, who still believes in magic. And like, why are you stupid? You believe in magic? How old are you? Well, Wally's Garden does that. No, it does not, unfortunately. Uh, the gardening skill only works for actual gardening that you do when you have to plant, dig up, and harvest the plants. Wally's garden is kind of magical. No, yeah, yeah, exactly. His um his garden is magical, so it every day it restocks itself. You just gotta pick the vegetable stuff out of it, and it will constantly change and rotate what vegetables will grow in that garden. So, that's one thing to remember. It's always going to be shifting and changing. You never know what's going to be in it. I almost thought about moving Wally's garden to, now that we can move things around, moving it to where, see if I can move it to where Wally is, um, in Eternity Isle. But I like where it currently is at because it stands right before Tiana's palace. And so it's like that's a little garden that sits there. It's all, sectioned off. You have the water tower over there. And so it looks like this is where she gets her vegetables and stuff when she makes her dishes because she has a nice little fresh garden right there. So I like it where it's at. This one is a harsh reality. And that is something that can happen for sure. Because when you believe in something and adults tells you it's not real and grow up. It's like if you were, 10, 11, 12, 13, and you're still believing in Santa Claus, and someone tells you, Santa Claus isn't real, grow up. You're not a baby anymore. And it's that very harsh reality that slaps you in the face. So like the first one I like, that one is good for the narrative. I like the last one. The middle one, not as much happy with. Even though shit like that happens all the time. Kids bully other kids very easily for their beliefs, the things they like. And it's terrible, and I hate it. I think people like that are horrible, and they need to learn to let people be who they are going to be. I grew out of it on my own. It was a little sad. Now the world is nothing but responsibilities and hardships. You do not dream of magic anymore. You only wish for what you can see and touch. What is the point? Bah. That is metaphorical. Because yes, anyone can claim that the valleys and the mountains are full of magic because technically they are. Just the beauty and the grandeur of what you can find in a beautiful, you know, valley filled with trees and flowers and lakes and stuff, or up on a mountain, where you have waters flowing down and snow and all kinds of what have you. It's just, there is a lot of magic in nature. There's this grove of trees, they call the orchard. It has a little play area for the kids and some picnic tables and stuff. And when my nephew was young, we would go we'd go there every so often, and we'd go walking around through the woods and stuff. looking for the birds, checking out on the all the bugs, and seeing what other animals we can find running around. Because there was always rabbits and squirrels and whatever. And he loved it. He was always such a nature kid. And it was always such a fun time for us. We would go there at least, I mean, a couple times a month, maybe more. I mean, we didn't spend all that much time there sometimes, but we would spend a couple of hours just, you know, going through there. Then we'd stop and have lunch before we would either get on the bus and head towards the mall because it was close to where the mall was here. Or we'd go home, one of the two. But it was always a fun little destination for us. Just something, you know, to get out, to get, you know, walk around, do something as a family. It was a lot of fun. And there was magic in it. You know, sitting there amongst those trees, listening to the wind blow in the leaves. The sun dripping through the tall bounds of the trees up on top is, you know, you're walking through the woods, finding all the little paths and stuff. It was great. I loved it. It was a wonderful time. But yeah, that doesn't state that there is magic. That's very metaphorical. This is hopeful. Dreaming of magical worlds inspires better futures. Because that's pretty much what you do. When you dream of something that isn't real and you try to make it come true, you are making a better future. You know, especially people like architects and, you know, engineers, somebody who's trying to make a better something. Which is why theme parks are the way they are, because you have all these people trying to dream up and imagine the next great ride or the great adventure or something to spark people's imaginations. You know, not only to draw them in and bring them in so they spend money, but, you know, to give them something to dream about, something that feels magical in this world. And you give a lot of young children hope that way. You know, hope for a better future. I think magic is all around us. And in a way, I do believe that. It might not always spark like Dreamlight or Pixie Dust. But it's in laughter, kindness, love, and friendship. Oh, that is so beautiful. We had forgotten what it felt like to soar above the clouds. He will help you finish what you started. Take him with you. Damn, that was deep. Pegasus. Oh. Okay, I guess we're going skybound. Okay. Let's move to the air. Right? Okay. Wow, that was cool. Yeah.
Oh, dear.
You can't tell me that, you know, with writing like that, this was meant for
How
kids
do you
alone.
do?
Because a child really wouldn't understand that deep a meaning. understand we are in some very real trouble. The decay is getting worse. But we must think of the good, too. You found dear sweet Pegasus. To think my poor friend was trapped inside the crystal cavern all this time.
Well, they all were, pretty much. It was being protected by a grumpy wishblower. I hope his wings weren't too cramped in there.
Oh my!
And now, thanks to you, we're all together
Oh
again.
my!
We may need to spend a little time with you before we can continue our work against the decay. Did the last Wishblossom tell you anything new? Instead of the decay was about more than Tigger's overwishing, and I needed to finish what I started. So, freeing all our horses didn't fix a thing. I'm starting to wonder about this. Because after all, the forgetting was your fault. You caused that. That was your disaster. Why wouldn't this be any different? Oh, Sammy, I don't think it's anyone's fault. There's much more to do. As I said, the decay got worse while you were freeing Pegasus.
What's happening now?
The awful decay crystals have started trapping things inside. Trapping things inside them all over the mountain. Plants and small animals. Please break the crystal, Sammy. I don't know if that will stop. Stop it, but we mustn't let anything stay trapped.
I'm on it.
And if that doesn't work, let's meet at the heart.
Please say we'll talk again soon.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm at the exit. I keep thinking it's go over there because you see the entrance. But the way this thing works is weird.
Don't forget,
Yep.
I'm here to help.
So like Mirabelle there. I'm here to help, she says. But other than going with me when I do my fishing, or when I do my mining, and helping me collect more stuff, what does she ever do? $18 of these things, huh? Okay, let me see something really fast. Okay, so I still have to unlock her. But at least I know what I can give Tigger now. He wants 2 gems? The greedy
Tigger. Okay. So he wants a lollipop fruit. A rose hip honey tea. And the raspberry jam sandwich. Okay. Let's see here. So, oh, okay. So I got it at level 5 with him. Holy crap. That's probably not happening tonight. I'll be lucky if I can get him to level 3 before we get done with the evening. There it is.
The villagers here are very kind.
No, not all of them. There's Tigger. I'm gonna put those over there as well. Uh-huh. I knew it would be up here. And that's the last one. Okay. Come on, guys, catch up. Ah! I got sucketed. Yep, I can change animals again. Hold on, break this one first. Oh, of course you do, Koala. And that's only because your idiot minions are not around to help you.
I need your help with a plan, darling.
I'll help you in a moment, Corella. Really, I will. See two more over there already. Up.
It's in this area? Yes. Okay. What do I need for this? Oh, that's right. I just put the rocks away and the seeds. I need to go up there then. This leads to the puzzle again. Yeah. Oh. I might as well grab these. You never know when they might come in handy. Yep, nothing at the beach. Balloons. Balloonatics. And across the river for the last three. Nice. Okay, and now when you go back that way to where the giant butterfly is, to get out and go back down to Corella's place. Up, and there they are. Right on schedule. So far, I'm not seeing anything really trapped by the crystals. Just a whole lot of dark crystals. Is that all that's in this area? I really would have thought there'd be one more. You can't jump? No, I guess you cannot. Okay. Oh no. That is so weird. Okay. Well, you know what? It's just a bush. And bushes can be moved. No magic, huh? That's the power of Dreamlight, baby. No, it's a little off. It's still a little off. That's better. Alright then. Okay, yes, it's all there is up here. I forgot he can't break next time. Wait a minute. Interesting. I never found the saddlebags for, Dreamlight Valley. No matter what I put on, it's gonna look weird. I also haven't found all of the other sets either. No, I do have the fairy one.
on.
Oh my goodness!
Lost it all.
Sammy, you're back.
So sad.
The decay crystals keep coming, no matter how many you break. What's going on? I thought Buddy Powell fixed all the decay and stuff by freeing the Flappy Feather Horse. Tigger, you imbecile! If you haven't made so many ridiculous wishes, we wouldn't be in this mess. Everybody stay calm. We can fix this.
I'm listening.
We had better.
Don't be ridiculous.
About losing one of my greatest creations to this stuffed brain fool.
You split my seeds.
That's preposterous. No one is going to lose anything. We just need to be brave and keep trying. We'll find a way to stop the... How, I ask you? How? We have no answers. We have nothing. Unless the answer's been in front of us this whole time. Well, what do you mean by that, Tink? What did she say? She said the answer to the decay is right in front of us. Hold on a sec. Could you explain, Tink? I'll try. Sammy, what if the decay isn't the real problem? What if it's only caused by the problem? You're saying fighting decay is like putting a band-aid on a leaky dam. That's probably the best one. Exactly. We spent a lot of time in the heart trying to keep the whole land together. The heart. Funny name for a big cave, huh? I think it's named after a person. After the person who created it. Who did create it? You, Sammy. You made Wishblossom Mountains. It's yours. The way the whole valley is yours. You're connected to it. The heart presents your heart. And your heart's in pain. That's what the decay is trying to tell us. So what's little Sparkly say anyways? Tink said there's pain in my heart. That's the real problem, not the decay. How do I fix this? I think this place was built on your childhood wishes. But you've grown up, and the world got harder.
maybe you stop wishing and hoping for good things. The mountain started to break down, and the wish magic here tried to save every wish you ever made and hold on to it in crystal form. So the decay crystals are my childhood wishes? That's right. The wish magic is trying to hold on to them because you wished built this place. Wishes built this place. I gotta say that right. Your wishes were fading and new ones were being made. That's when the decay started. Of course, Cruella and Tigger made so many wishes. Making so many wishes didn't help much either. In a short time, they used up what they had already, what there was already too little of. What about the wish blossoms? The wish blossoms thrive on pixie dust to grant wishes. And the ones you spoke to, you said they perked up when you proved that you hadn't grown up. I did? When did I say that? I think this is the only place where pixie dust is made out of your hopes, ambitions, and dreams. What does this all mean? What do we do? We've been trying to get the flow of pixie dust back into the roots of the heart. But the real problem is that there's so little pixie dust left. It's been used up, so you need to make more wishes to create more dust. But there are no wish blossoms to help us. Yeah, tell me you got one last idea of that tiny sleeve of your tiny sleeve, Tink. I bet my pom-pom shoes. Our answers are on the islands that appear over the mountains. Tigger says I need to learn to be wishful again. She says I need to go to the islands floating over Wishblossom Mountains. Yeah, I hope you. Tiggers are splendorific helpers. And I'm always here to help, Sammy. Oh, if I must. Rest, Sammy. Think wishful thoughts. I'm going to come up with a plan for our friends here. While we do that, you ought to help, or you ought to make friends with Pegasus. You must trust in each other completely.
I think I'll make plum pudding. Ooh,
Okay.
and gooseberry pie.
Alright, so, bring him back over here. I forgot. I gotta actually write him so he doesn't. That doesn't happen. That's okay. So I need to take him back to the house
give him his favorite items because I already did everything else. And then we will start on Gorilla really fast. Okay, Pegasus wants what now? I hate when it does that. Oh, that's right, lollipop fruit. Rosehip tea. Okay, so he basically wants 2 items I have to cook. And 1 item I have to harvest. Ah, there it is. I finally figured out what I was doing wrong. Okay, so I don't have that recipe yet in my inventory. Let's see here. My notepad. Hopefully it's with appetizers. Some drinks are, some drinks aren't. It's really weird how they position some of these things. Rosehip tea. Oh, just curl honey. Perfect. I'm assuming that's with the sweet stuff. Yes. Alright, Pegasus, my friend. Now that you've been brushed and everything, it's time to get you well fed. Okay, now he's at level 2. Yay. So now we can get him to break the night thorns. Ah, dang it, I did it again. I'm too quick with the button prompts. You got 5 purified nightshades, and I don't know. Fairy Godmother is? Have you unlocked her? And if you have you checked her house? I've noticed, especially when you start getting a lot more people in the valley, that yeah and no. Well, yeah, check her house. Like I said, both me and my sister notice this, that the more people you start getting into your valley, especially in Dreamlight Valley itself, the less people show up. Because some of them disappeared. Now, there's a... Here, let me get off the horse. There is a little thing on the map that you could use. That triangle button. See right there? This will tell you, usually, where your people are. So, like, these people are all in their houses. Now, sometimes it won't tell you that. It won't show you where somebody's at. but it will definitely tell you if or highlight somebody who you can't see sometimes. So if you came over there and you hit the fairy godmother, it might show her where she's at, if she's somewhere in your area. What do you know? She was in her house? Yeah. Told you. It happens all the time. If you can't find somebody, check their house. If they're not there, walk out. Sometimes they'll be outside waiting for you. For some crazy reason, the game glitches like that. You can also try walking in and out several times. Because, like I said, the map may not always show them inside a building or inside their house. But if you cannot find them roaming around the town and they're not in the restaurant or in Scrooge's, or in this case, Tiana's, they've got to be in their house because it's the only other place they will be at where for some reason they won't show up because there's too many icons already on screen. So yeah, remember that for next time. Okay. That again? Where is the, cart right now? There. I want to sell some stuff before talking to Corella. Oh, sure, now you move. Oh, did you know you could put trackers on people? If you highlight the thing you're looking for, it will tell you where to go.
Hey there!
I don't need all those. Okay, now I need to find Corella. But I think I still have a flower to give her too. Oh look, there's Fairy Godmother. Ah, there she is. I can beat her if I quick travel over here. She should be coming off the bridge. There she is.
I need your help with a plan, darling.
I am doing well, Curl19. How are you? Thanks for joining. Good evening, darling. Okay. You're really wearing that. Oh, we're gonna start one of these quests. Okay. How's it going, Crow?
Fabulous.
Less dismal than usual, Sammy. It turns out that not
Everyone in this fashion-forsaken valley is a complete bore. Ursula is quite well, eh, is quite the wit. We're due to spend some time together, but I haven't had a moment to order any English cuisine to share with her. Let's see. I'm good, thank you for asking. Just heading to sleep. Thought I'd pop in before. Oh, well, thank you very much, Corella. I appreciate it. I hope you have a very good rest, and you have a good day tomorrow. And hopefully we can see you again sometime soon. Check Discord in a sec. Okay. No problem, hon. Thank you. Oh, okay. Perfect. The lurk is on. Yay! I hate when those scenes don't happen. I've done that a couple times. I did, you know, the lurk thing for some couple of streamers I was with, and then nothing happened. It didn't come up. It's like, ugh, stupid things. I just like it when things work, you know, don't you? Oh, I can help with that. What do you want to serve her?
It's
Jelly
too
salad.
much!
It's light and refreshing, and on all the best menus in London. Make sure there's enough for two.
I'm listening!
Here's the recipe. I actually made it. In fact, I think I made it for her. Jelly salad. Interesting. I've never tried
I
it.
love it!
It's a fabulous delicacy. But remember, it's for us. No test tasting, darling. Alright. Guess I better get started.
Go! Now!
Okay, so let's read the book, which I said I'm pretty sure I already know what the jelly salad is, because I think I've already made one. Yep, there it is. Jellyfish and the new blue kale. I don't know why they call it red kale when it's not red, it's blue. Hello, Mr. Berry. How is my baby, huh? How is my big boy? Mr. Berry always likes to jump on top of me when I'm playing my game so he can come and say hello and get some hugs and kisses. Ah, baby. Yes. Love you. I got fur in my mouth. And now he's gonna lay across my arm. As always. Okay. Sorry. Cat love time. Sorry. He's moving his head a lot and he's hitting the microphone. I'm trying to give him his lovin's. He's gotta have the petties. Oh, baby. Oh, my love. Yes. Oh, my love. Yes, my sweet babies. Yes, he is. Yes, he is, even when he's being a turd. Which he likes to be sometimes. Cats, what can we say?
They turn on a dime. And this little black kitty is no exception. Aren't you, you little nipple biter? Yes. Up. Actually. Ow, 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 ow. Watch the little claws there, kid.
It's so hard to find
Oops.
good health these days. Yes, hello, darling.
Okay, it's got another thing. Ursula is getting mighty cross, you know. I wouldn't get on her bad side if I were you. The salads are just about ready. The jelly is just settling.
Toodaloo.
Oh, I gotta bring... Okay. I gotta take him to Ursula. Oh, my bad. Okay, is Ursula over here somewhere? Ah, she's over here. Runway River. Alright. Ah, I just miss Ursula.
Over here, dear. Hello, dear. Huh?
Now. What is that delectable
Oh, I
scent?
love it.
A taste of home, darling. I had Sammy prepare us jelly salad. You simply must try it. So what are you two up to today? Very important
You're
business,
such a
dearie.
wit.
Gossip. We're just discussing that fool Merlin's horrible lack of taste. I got Cruella's voice mixed up with Ursula's. I haven't done Ursula in such a long time. Truly, if you're going to stick to one color palette, then you must be something classic, black or white. But bold blocks of blue? He looks like he's trying to blend in with the sky. I can check Discord now. Okay, what did you do? Should I be frightened? Yeah, I understand, Mysterious, thank you. Okay. Yeah, we can always discuss more of it later if you want to. Mysterious, just hit me up whenever. But I do understand that. It's kind of hard, though, because, anyone who's coming into the stream, especially now, uh, especially where I'm at, because I pretty much, especially like when I post everything, I try to use the most current, layouts and stuff for what game I'm playing. If there's an update, what update it is, so that you always know where you're at in the game. So like I said, everybody should know that I am already on this new island, and more than likely I'm pretty far into it. So if there's spoilers for that person, I do apologize. It's going to happen because you're going to be watching the streamer who's been playing this game for 6 years. Which is an awful long time. Hello, viewer. Thanks for joining. I do appreciate it. But yeah, it's a little hard not to give away spoilers when, like I said, you've been playing a game that long, that's been out that long. That you know, it's hard to shield people from that. I know I've watched a lot of people play games, so I have a lot of streamers I watch, and I'll just lurk because I don't want to see what's going on, because I'm not there yet. Like, I knew somebody who was playing Ghost Yote, and they were at a point where I had already completed that part, and I moved on to it, and I was watching for a while, and as soon as they got into an area that I hadn't been to yet, yep, I bolted. I didn't want to see that. I don't want to know what's coming. I want to learn for myself. And unfortunately, since I had to put it on the back burner, yeah, a lot of people have gotten way ahead of me. So. I agree. Black clothing never goes out of style. Yeah, it's true, actually. Well, look who's turning over a new style leaf. Shouldn't that have been... I don't know, a stylish leaf.
It's really a shame that you don't have authority over what everyone here wears. Oh, like some kind of fashion police?
Oh,
Fashion police? I've never heard of such things. But I adore the idea. A fashion crime. The fashion crimes I've witnessed are absolutely tragic. Well, I don't think it's supposed to be understood literally. Technically, she would be perfect, but I don't want her getting the wrong idea, and like try to lock people up because she doesn't like their clothing. Shush, Sammy. What do you think, Corella? I think we could make quite an impact on the fashion landscape here. I've made a decision under my newly minted fashion police authority. I formally request that you
oh, you're joking.
patrol the areas and take pictures of the villagers. I want to see what the fashions are in the valley today. Purely for research, of course. Okay. But if you hurt anyone's feelings, I won't be happy.
You're such a wit.
Look, Corella, Sammy thinks they scare us. How charming! Now off with you.
Finally, a storm! Oh.
Oh boy, I don't like what's about to happen. Snow White, Alice, and Daisy. Oi. Daisy's gonna have an earful for Corella. Okay, Snow White should be here. Actually, they probably will all be here because more than likely... Oh no, they didn't. Wow. There's a shocker. I still have to get up there. I don't know how I'm supposed to get up there yet. Okay. That is one.
Everyone here seems so busy.
Oops. Now, shoot, wrong thing. Alice is Teapot Falls normally, but she may not be there currently. We'll have to see.
She could be in her house, or she could be roaming around. But technically, this is where I put her, so. Oh, goodness gracious. There she is, in fact. Right outside in the rain.
I imagine the
With
clouds
Dinah.
are in tears again. Poor things.
Sammy, turn around. Perfect pose, thank you, hon. Now, Daisy will be back in the valley. If she's not in the plaza, she'll be up in her house in the forest, which is a close little walk anyway, so shouldn't be too much trouble, unless she's out roaming. I don't know if I can... Oh. Sorry, Cruella. I don't know if I can find her in her, her workspace all the time. She's not showing up. Now, I mentioned this before, but it doesn't... There she is, see? Doesn't always work. I would say maybe 8 out of 10 times it's gonna work perfectly. Alright, Miss Daisy. No, 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 no. God damn it. Oh my god. The ideal pose. Thank you, sir. Okay. Alright. Talk to Ursula. I saw her.
Greetings, my dear friend.
Oh, how's it going? Good old Jack Skellington there. Gotta love Jack. I think I remember seeing her down over here. Back at her place, or should she move since then? Oh, nope, she moved since then. Oh, she's over there.
Come here, my child.
Oh, Mysterious, have you had a chance to,
Oh, it's you. Fabulous.
play Dreamlight, not Dreamlight, Marvel Rivals since the anniversary thing happened? Alright, I got the pictures for you. Excellent. Now, which villager's outfit should we categorize first? Let's not look at the picture of Daisy. Dreadful.
Oh, you're joking.
For someone who calls herself a designer, I see no design at all. I did in the first day, but haven't been back since. Oh, okay. You really should visit because, they have those limited time, what's it called? The chrono crystals? I can't remember what they're called. The blue monies that you get from various activities. They're giving one away for each day you log in for, I think it's like 6 days. And I think with 300 of those tokens, you can is it 300? I think it's 300. You can buy the 2 coins for the vending machine to get whatever skin or VIP thing or whatever for either Mr. Fantastic or Jeff. And then there's one coming up afterwards. There's a second version that's going to come after that. But yeah, you probably should definitely log in with the new thing.
So nice.
Let's look at a picture of Snow White.
What?
I know she's gonna hate that. Ah, what are those color choices? I know those primaries are like she was dressed by a child's nursery. Alright, so now I guess we gotta look at Alice.
Fortunate.
That poor child. She shouldn't have to bear the consequence of her parents' lack of taste. You're absolutely right. Perhaps I should take her under my wing and bring her clothes into the proper century. Okay. I don't know about this one very much. I mean, that's just gonna play into their egos. Which could be a good thing. But it's more than likely gonna be a bad thing. This is gonna get me laughed at. For sure. And this will get me criticized. So, do I want to take the ridicule of defending the 3 persons in question? Or do I take the what's the word I'm looking for? Like in nose in the air, I'm better than you attitude that I'm gonna get from this one. Or do I want to placate their egos by stroking it ever so and possibly making situations worse? And when I mean possibly, I mean definitely. That's not the point. There's been a couple times when I have played into Ursula. Because there has been a couple times when I do think that she is right on some areas. And Ursula has made a lot of positive changes. since when we first got her 6 years ago. I mean, she's still a villain. You still have to watch out for her. She still proves that she can scheme with the best of them. But she has done a lot of nice things for the valley. She has tried to be better. And I keep referring to the time when you had to help her with her contracts. When I got the special DLC that, you know, brings her into the real world as Vanessa. You know, she gives you these 3 contracts from people who were supposed to repay her and hadn't. So instead of doing the normal thing and turning them into those little shrilling whatevers for her garden, she allows you to go to them to either get the payments or get the item back in question. You know, and that was it. No questions asked. Contract, you know, has been completed or null and void. It depends on the circumstances. And the Ursula that you meet when you first met her, or when you see her in the Little Mermaid movie, is not that person. She's not that considerate. She's not that I don't want to say kind. She's not that lapsing, you know, and that she's willing to let the contract go and be done with the situation versus clinging on it as she normally would with any of her contracts that she hadn't passed. I mean, she has changed quite a bit. However, she did later on after that event did do something quite nefarious I wasn't happy with. That's a different story. Whereas someone as Mother Gothel has always shown that she puts herself first. Which I'm almost surprised Corella hasn't started talking to also, because they're perfect for each other. You know what? I'm gonna play into their egos. Let's see what happens.
There's a lot about this valley that reminds me of home.
So the ranch is lucky to have 2 perceptive fashionistas like you two. Look at these pictures. I'm not surprised the villagers have lived down to my horribly low expectations. Aww. It's almost as if the images highlight their pathetic choices.
Like my tia Peppa says, a drizzle will lead to a
As
sprinkle.
the fashion police, we must do something about it. And we'll start with you, Sammy. You should be setting a better example. I don't know what's wrong with that outfit myself, but it is a little dated. I can't change something else, I guess. No dilly-dallying now.
I'm listening.
Go change into something professional and modern, and meet me back
This place
at my house.
really shows that everybody's
So
special
I
in their own
can
way.
see if your new outfit is what this dreary place needs.
Goodbye, dear.
Okay, well, I guess that could have gone worse. Okay, so we want to go back. I mean, not that I really need to change. I do want to get rid of some of the stuff that's in my inventory, though. I've been pushing it off for a while. Okay, I did have some stuff that was in there. Okay. I've been putting certain stuff in the chest because I need them for crafting and stuff. Or for fixing bits and pieces of the area. You can go. Okay, problem is... Oh, that's considered a fruit. Okay, I was gonna say, I didn't know what that one was considered. So that goes there. These are gems, so they go upstairs. Rock. Oh no, they're over here. Forgot about that. And I think you have the dill? Yes. Okay, the yellow lilies I need to keep on me until I have enough to make that thing. Up to the vault. Okay. You guys are gonna have to share a space, unfortunately. I've run out of room. I meant to take all these boxes and stuff and move all the gems upstairs into one of the floating aisles, but it would take such a long time moving everything, and it's like, oh, do I really want to spend that much time? But it's probably what I'm gonna end up doing. I mean, I like having it in one of the rooms in my house like this. I like having the vault door there, but okay, well, this was the outfit that Corella gave me to wear, and I am wearing Ursula's amulet that she gave me. Okay, oh, I guess that doesn't work. Okay then. Let's see what we got. This is what you consider modern and professional? I don't know about that. Okay, so the pants I'm wearing is good. Probably the shoes, too. Alright.
Let's go find Corella. I am dressed in black with a touch of white. Yeah, I know, I could probably fast travel there faster. But darling, there's nothing better than being fashionably late. Wait a minute. No. I was right. I forgot I moved it up here. I mean, darling, if you're gonna be fashionable about something and you can't do it with your clothing, at least be fashionably late. Her house is a clutter.
There you are.
Alright, Corella. I threw together an outfit just like you asked.
Ah,
Ugh.
don't be ridiculous.
We have more pressing matters. Do you see these mannequins? Did you really think these two patterns go together? Obviously not. Just... Oh, okay. Well, have a good rest, Mysterious. Thank you for stopping in and hanging out. I appreciate it as always. Hopefully we'll get to see you again very soon. You have a good night and have a good rest. Obviously not. This travesty has been inflicted on me.
Impossible.
This is vandalism. I tell you, vandalism! Dressing your mannequins badly is vandalism? There's more than dressing the mannequins badly, Sammy. This is an obvious crime against fashion. The colors of those shorts. That sailor top. The socks with sandals. That's funny because a lot of English people nowadays do wear socks with sandals. In fact, a lot of Europeans in general wear socks with sandals. It's funny because we find it I worked at this one mall in Las Vegas, down at, well, it's Prim now, but at the time it was State Line. And a lot of people would laugh whenever we see anybody came in with socks and sandals, because for us, that idea was dreadful. Who wears socks with sandals? I mean, that's just, you know, almost barbaric. But I noticed that a lot of Europeans, when they came to visit and they came to the mall, they would wear socks with sandals. And unfortunately, when it comes to fashion, things kind of drip down. Since we're on the West Coast, it takes longer for certain fashion styles to reach us sometimes, unless you're one of those people who are really up in fashion and you're keeping
tabs on all things couture, you know, and you're watching the, you know, fashion shows from, you know, Paris and Milan and whatever, you don't see the big fashions. I had a friend of mine, neighbor, uh, during the 80s, whatever, she had those jelly shoes, those plastic, whatever, like little sandals, whatever, and she went back home to New York. They were, you know, they were going up for a visit family, whatever, and she brought her shoes with her, and everybody, all of her friends there laughed because she had these jellies. And up in New York, that fashion had died out like 2, 3 years earlier. And we were just starting to get it over here on the West Coast. So that shows you how fashion kind of works its way down, like in waves. So we don't always get like the top fashions unless you're, like I said, go to those very, very nouveau riche style stores and stuff in some of the higher end areas. You know, whether it's, you know, LA or this or that, wherever you are, you have to be in the really glitzy area of town to get some of the more the fashions and stuff that they would sell over in, you know, Paris and London and France, whatever. Nowadays, you know, you you just don't. You get everything that was dripped down later on. Sometimes a season or two out of fashion anywhere else. And that's what happened with her shoes. She had bought these shoes because they were fashionable where we were at, but they were out of fashion back in New York when she went up to go visit. And like I said, she had just bought these damn things. She hadn't had them that long, and yeah, they were already dead. So like I said, so while we were laughing at people, not me particularly, I really wasn't fond of the idea of it, but I didn't really laugh at people, but I know a lot of people did laugh and scoff at people using socks with sandals. In Europe, it was a big thing. I had one customer one time who came into my shop looking for flare pants. Now, we don't really carry flare pants. It's not fashion anymore. That's a 70s thing. That kind of retro look really wasn't popular in, you know, stores, in modern stores like that where I was at. You'd have to go to like one of the consignment stores or somebody that carries some of the older fashions so you can find stuff like that. And the best I could offer him, we had like a women's pant that kind of had this leg that flared out a little bit. Problem was, it's converting his waist size into a woman's size to see if I could fit him in, which thank goodness enough he was skinny enough that I could do that. So I was able to find him the correct size, and he loved him, and he bought him. But he got laughed at through several other stores in the area because he wanted flare pants. So, me, being the salesman that I am, and being the ever genius salesman that I am, apologize profusely for the lack of taste and manners that these other shops it showed him, and offered several suggestions, found him what he wanted, and he walked away happy. I got the purchase. I sold the merchandise, and those other stores, he's probably never going to visit again. You never make fun of the customers. It's bad for business. But unfortunately, because that mall, even though it was kind of like a I don't want to say a second hand. It was, um, it kind of was second hand. Basically, the store really carried a lot of misfit items, mismatched. Maybe the seam work was not done correctly and it got rejected somewhere, or it was older merchandise no longer in fashion. That's pretty much what we had sold. The store that I was in, it was a Calvin Klein jean store. A lot of the stuff that we got were older fashion stuff that was no longer in the main stores. That was sent to us kind of like to, you know, they really weren't discounted that much. I mean, there was somewhat of a discount from what you would find in an actual store. Depends on what it is. The jeans were all uh, prime merchandise, but like some of the tops and some of the other specialty stuff we had, um, they were all older model stuff. So yeah, we sold stuff a little bit cheaper than what you would find them when they first came out, you know, a year or two earlier. So oh damn, where was I going with but yeah, a lot of people. I noticed that a lot of people I knew in the mall. I had a lot of people I talked to in different stores because we had a Donna Karan of New York. We had a Kenneth Cole. God, who were some of the other ones? We had something called Nordstrom off the rack, which is definitely a lot of older stuff. They were terrible though. Those I do never go to them. If you've ever seen Legally Blonde, that was the store. They would keep stuff, mark them down till they got about 60-70%. If they still didn't sell them, they would take the merchandise off the rack, put them in the back for a couple months, re-tag them at a higher price, and put it back in as new merchandise. And they would do the whole cycle over again. I mean, that was just pathetic. I did not like their business model. Anyways, but yeah, I would talk to a lot of these other people, and they looked down on people. If you did not have, you know, as somebody once put it, if your credit card was not gold, turn around and go back. And that's how you were treated. Because if you didn't have the money, if you didn't have the fashion sense, if you didn't have this, the people who worked there were very uppity and will look down on you. And I mean, it's kind of the same like you would find in a lot of the high-end stores like that. It was that same kind of attitude. Even though we were like a discount mall, you still have that same uppity attitude. So, be it what it may, I took their cruelty and turned it into my win. Say no more. This can't stand. I know, this is disgusting. Thank you, Sammy. Look around for any clues. Find the villain who did this to me. While I put my collection back in proper order.
Why are you still here?
I would like to be able to remove that mannequin then. Oh, I love that staircase. Too bad you can't climb it. Or use it.
I do sense a business opportunity.
Excuse me, Krill. I need to get past you. Sorry, hon. Aha!
What do we have here?
A fishing lure. Could Donald and Goofy be behind this? Because it definitely would seem something Donald would do.
Yes, hello, darling.
Krella, I'm assuming that you're not big in fishing. For loose diamonds in my jewelry box, yes. For slimy water creatures, certainly not. Then I found a clue. Someone dropped a fishing lure here.
I know.
Well, what are you waiting for? Go find out who it belongs to.
Ah!
If you can figure that out, we'll know the criminal who vandalized my mannequins.
Cheerio, darling.
Okay. Well, I don't think it was Moana. Because I don't think she knows anything about fishing lures. Kristoff is too nice a guy to do something like that to somebody. Donald is the only person I know who would play tricks on people. We're getting ready to go into ad break, guys. It's starting in about 9 minutes or 9 seconds. Sorry for that. We'll see you guys all in about 2 minutes when the ad end.
I need to talk to you.
Hey, Moana, any chance you dropped a fishing lure recently? I don't think so. But can I see? See? Yeah, take a look. No, that's definitely not mine. I mostly fish with nets. Thanks anyways, Moana. I'll keep looking.
I don't think my ancestors ever imagined we'd voyage to a place like this.
Huh?
Hi. May I? Can we talk?
Hey, Krista. Does this fishing tool belong to you? Let me see. Nope. That's a lure. Can't be mine. I usually use my own bait. Oh well, I'll keep looking. Good luck. This lure does look like something Donald might use, though. Donald, huh? I'll give it a shot, thanks.
My friends, the trolls, would love you.
And just like I said, the duck. Wait a minute. Is he up here, or? Okay, yeah, he was up the top. Okay. Donald, I got a little question for you. Does this lure belong to you? Hey, that's my lucky lure. I thought I lost it. Thanks for finding it. Where was it? Corilla's house. And here's some unusually dressed mannequins. Oh. I'm caught, ain't I? Oh, why are you sneaking into Gorilla's house? No, I'm gonna use the second one. Doing that
These
to her
fools
mannequins
have no
wasn't very
idea
nice.
what magic could be controlled here.
I had to get back at her after what she said about Daisy. Corella insulted her designs. Daisy overheard it and got upset. She said she just ignore it, but I had to do something. Yeah, I am on the hook. But now I need to get Corella to calm down. Any chance any chance we can get you and Corella to resolve things? No way! Not unless Corella makes up with Daisy. Honestly, fair enough. Let me talk to Corella and see what I can do. I doubt anything's gonna get resolved. Her ego believes that she is correct. So I seriously doubt she's going to back down from that decision.
Where have you been?
Okay, Corella. I found out who messed with your mannequins.
I love it!
Marvelous. And what will their punishment be? Exile? Forced to wear mixed patterns with clashing colors? Actually, I was thinking a compromise. You see, it was Donald who committed that fashion crime, but he was just doing it to offend Daisy. He was only doing it because you offended Daisy so badly. Well, quite frankly, her fashion offended me first. I'd say we're even. Yeah, I think this one's the best. I just want everyone to calm down. Things are getting too tense here. But if you could do something to make Daisy feel better, Donald promises not to annoy you anymore. Darling, I'll do whatever's necessary to never witness a fashion crime like that again. Now let me think. I was considered starting a fashion magazine. Clearly, everyone here needs one desperately. I can interview Daisy about her unique approach to fashion and do a photo shoot. I think that would work nicely. Good idea, Corella. Naturally, darling. We should speak to Daisy to get things going, and I'll need you to craft a photo backdrop to give a professional look to the whole affair. I'll get
You're such a wit!
The interview questions. Of course, I'll have to frame things quite precisely so I don't give the impression that I actually approve of Daisy's clothing.
Cheerio, darling.
Whatever, Corella, just don't make a mess.
Okay, listen. Don't take on too much. We're here for you.
Oh, it's you!
God, there's too much going on in this area. Oh, great. Daisy's clipping to Moana. Hey, Daisy, how are you feeling?
Aww.
Oh, I'm so mad. I had an argument with Donald because of what he did to Corella's mannequins. I don't need him to defend me. But that's not even the worst part.
Oh.
It all started with her, Corella. You've got the nerve coming to see me. Darling.
Oh, the valley is coming along nicely.
I'm sure this is all a big misunderstanding. I came with an offer. An offer? I'd hear her out. She's being honest.
Mm-hmm.
Well, alright, what is this offer? I'm starting a fashion magazine. It'll be called Darlings. And will feature a portrait of the diverse fashion styles here in the valley. I'd adore it if you'd be in the first issue. Perhaps an exclusive interview and photo shoot? That way everyone can see your personal style. It's true. I'll be getting a photo backdrop ready for the whole thing. Well, I do consider myself quite the trendsetter. Fine, I'm willing to try. Marvelous, darling. It'll be a pleasure working with you. I'll let you both know where we'll be doing the photo shoot, and then
I'm so glad
we can have a quick interview afterwards.
Don't be a stranger.
Okay, so now I need to make the backdrop. pipe organ, nice. Giant Hufflepuff balloons, I love it. I know they're gonna be coming up with the search bar and everything for the uh for Screw the Store, so you can try to look up what you want to buy instead of having to search everything. I wish we had something like that for the crafting, because I'm tired of looking at stuff, because all that great stuff you just saw there is all just in the beginning, and unfortunately anything I've looked at, which the cursor had typed over, will drop to the very bottom of the list, which really sucks. Uh-oh. We might be in trouble here, folks. Awesome. I think the game just broke. it. I've been having a lot of issues since the new DLC came out. A lot of stuff has been. There's been several items that you can't cook, because I like the mountain whitefish and the button mushrooms. They don't always go into the pot correctly, and for some reason they'll get stuck and disappear, and you have to keep adding them until they drop. And then even when you do get them in, they don't create the right item because something's not being recognized. Uh, I've mentioned this before. There's an item with the mountain whitefish and the new beetroots, and you're supposed to put them together, and it's supposed to make this new dish, but it only shows up as the traditional grilled fish. Uh, versus the grilled whitefish and roasted roasted beets, which is what it's supposed to be. The button mushrooms, another one. Something's not showing up. You're supposed to be making this uh, mushroom stew, button mushroom stew, and it's not coming up either. It's coming up as just the regular grilled veggies. So it's really, really weird. And I don't know what's going on and why it's not working, but um, it's definitely causing some problems. And then Maximus, a lot of times I'll get onto the horse, or I'll change horses to get on to use him, and he will freeze. The game will still be moving. I can move the camera around wherever I want, but the controls won't work. The direction of the move button won't work. I can't do any of the button prompts or bring up any of the menus. Nothing. I literally have to change. I mean, I could change horses, thank goodness, but most things won't work, and sometimes he freezes altogether, and I have to literally shut down the whole game to bring it back up again. Which unfortunately what we're going to have to do here tonight. We're going to have to end it here, right in the middle of this fashion disaster. We will pick up on this tomorrow, right where we left off. We'll see how much Corella is going to be honest or not in what she is planning on. Because there is this potential that this whole magazine thing is going to go sideways. And even though she'll, you know, pose the question so that she doesn't, as she says, condone Daisy style, it doesn't mean that later on during the whole thing that she doesn't make fun of the clothes that she's, that we're doing for the fashion show, or make fun of Daisy's style or fashion or whatever, or talk about how she thinks she's a sen, trendsetter, when she's not. And so those kind of things, it's just like, wow, okay, where are we going with this? Is Corella going to be actually nice for a change and try to stay neutral, or is she just going to like completely blow everything out of proportion and just ruin Daisy's day? I don't know what she's going to do or how she's going to do things. It's just going to be one of those situations that I'm just going to have to figure out for myself after the fact. So, yeah, uh, it is what it is. So we'll have to see what's going to happen tomorrow. I want to thank everybody again for being here, for being part of the show. You guys are awesome, and I appreciate it very, very much. Of course, I'd like to thank my friend Mysterious CW3 for stopping in and hanging out. And of course, a big thanks to Corella19 for hanging out as long as they could and lurking the rest of the time. I do appreciate it. Lurkers are always welcome. Mm. I hope everybody had a good time tonight. And hopefully I'll see you guys all back here tomorrow. Uh, for more fun in the valley. If you haven't already, please make sure you follow me here at twitch.tv/TheRatsCast for more fun and games. I do more than just Dreamlight Valley. I'm just doing this right now because we have a lot of content to get through. And on Wednesday, we're getting even more. So there's a lot of things to go through. I got literally 4 new villagers plus the 3 horses to get leveled up. And then we're going to get Cinderella starting Wednesday. So there's a lot going on coming up tomorrow. So it's going to be one heck of a week. So yeah, come join me for that. Because yeah, there's going to be a lot of things I'm not going to be able to get done yet. Especially because I need to figure out how to get Pegasus leveled to level 5. And I don't think I'll be able to have the chance to do that in a single day because there are certain things I can't do with him other than ride him around. I can break the Night Thorns now, which I can go around the rest of the other 3 areas and break their stuff to try to see if I can get him to level. But that's about it because he can't mine yet. He can't uh, water the plants or do any gardening or anything right now. He's completely limited to what little he has, which is just the one thing I gave him. He can't do anything else, and since I could only brush him once to make it count, brush and pet him once, that makes it count, and you can only feed him his favorite foods once a day. There's nothing I can do to help level him up because unlike with the villagers where I can talk to them and I can play Scattercoin, or if they go into the restaurant, I can make their favorite foods, which is a big jump um, in their friendship column. I can't do that with the horses because there's nothing there I can do anything with. So they're a lot more limited on how fast I can get them to level up. I was actually surprised how fast I was able to get my horse leveled by itself, but still. Anyways, but yeah, make sure you guys are following me here for all the fun and games. Follow the socials at cyperrat on Twitter, at the Ratscast Instagram on Threads, and on BlueSky.Social. I do try to post there when I'm going live, what games can be playing. If there's going to be any changes or cancellation in the scheduling, of course, that's where the first place you're going to find out ahead of time. I post a lot of gaming news and other fun information, so go check it out, please, and thank you. You can also go check out the YouTube channel, youtube.com/theratscast. There's a big red subscribe button down below that you can press to take you straight there, or you can follow the link I just posted in the chat right now. Tons of games, tons of content, all kinds of fun. I'm a variety streamer. I've been doing this for a very, very long time. And I have a lot of stuff over there for you guys to watch and enjoy. So go check that out. If you're watching this already on YouTube after the fact, thank you so much for being here and being part of the show. You guys are awesome, and I really do appreciate it. Hope you guys had a great time as well. And of course, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe while you're down there. Do all the YouTube stuff you're supposed to, because it really does help out the channel. And I really, really do appreciate the help. You guys are awesome. And I just appreciate everybody who's part of this community. So, in any case, hope to see you guys all very soon on the next episode of the Ratscast. Until then, though, this is cyperrat signing out for now. Later, bye.